Greetings, Mr. Bobby, Mr. Fuller. Do people change? Since the white supremacists program / condition non-white people to kill and mistreat each other, let's say a so-called gangbanger, non-white person, kills another non-white person and sent to greater confinement for life. Is it possible that person to change, to see the error in their ways?
Is it possible that a person can change while they are being in greater confinement in what they call the prisons? Is that the question?
Correct.
Yes. Oh, they might change right during the court session. They might say, oh, boy, did I make a mistake? Did I make a huge mistake? I mean, I never really intended to do none of that. But I wound up doing it for some strange reason. I killed 3 people. I can't believe I did that. There are a lot of people who are like that. And that's why I say you shouldn't make it retroactive like I said in the code. But I said in the code, there should be a law, universal law, that applies all over the world so it won't be any confusion. If you kill somebody, the next person you kill has got to be yourself, because you'll never be in touch with anybody else again. You'll never even talk to a guard in the prison again. Your solitary confinement will be just that, solitary. You will talk to yourself from now on. This is described in the book. It's called Compensatory Solitary Confinement. And, when that door slams on you, you will never talk to anybody but yourself again, ever. Why? Because the people that you kill will never talk to anybody. They're solid. So you're going to experience the same thing that they are experiencing. That's logic. There's nothing cruel about that. They might say the 8th Amendment in the Northwestern Hemisphere. That's cruel and unusual punishment. Not really. You can make it very usual, and it definitely isn't cruel. It's logical. You should get what you put out. You put out death, you get death. But you don't have anybody pull a switch or put poison in you like they do now, where they have what they call the death sentence. You give yourself the death sentence because that's what you deserve as a killer. You kill people. You killed someone. You took someone out of the world. So you should go with that person. I mean, apologizing in the court to the family, that's almost laughable. That's so pitiful. And it's an insult. You don't apologize to the people who are still here. You apologize to the person that you killed. But since that person isn't here, that person is somewhere else, you go wherever that somewhere else is and apologize. That's logic. That's what you call justice. I mean, why not? You want to apologize? Don't apologize to some judge in court. He don't know anybody in there and whatnot. But you know who you killed. Even if you did it in a drive-by shooting, it was random. You didn't care. You didn't care about some 8-year-old girl, playing hopscotch, getting killed. No, if you cared, you wouldn't have been out there with that 9mm just, thinking that you're some type of cowboy or something. I'm ghetto great. Okay. Got caught. Okay. And we ain't mad at you. But logically speaking, you should want to go. Why? Because you want to apologize. You say it to the judge. I apologize to everybody I inconvenienced. Yeah. No. Compensatory solitary confinement. You'll be fed 1 meal a day through a trap door. You'll never speak to another person again once that door slams on you other than yourself. Entertain yourself. You're a great entertainer. You like to entertain people with that 9mm by taking them out of this world. Okay, entertain yourself because you got that same 9mm in there with you. That's your best friend. That was your partner in that business enterprise that you call your business, your drug business or whatever it was, your beef business, your gang business. That's logical. I mean, you know, this is not no fun and things. You know, being a gangster is supposed to be fun. Okay, enjoy the fun. Enjoy the results of it. When you get what you put out, you get what you put out. Just like a farmer. You know, the farmer plants corn, and so the farmer goes out there and, you know, it's harvesting season. The farmer is looking for what? Looking for corn. See, I planted corn. Where did these peanuts come from? You know, somebody else must have been in this garden, because I planted corn. I don't have anything against peanuts, but I planted corn. So if you're in the death-making business, you should worship death, like they do at Halloween. And you should worship your own death. You should embrace it. Hello, death, my old friend. I'd like to get a little bit of what I've been putting out all these years. Ha, ha, ha. So you pick up that 9mm that's got one bullet in it. That's your only thing that's in that cell other than that plate that comes through that trap door to feed you once a day. The code book describes it as it is proposed. And you take that 9mm and you point it, put that barrel in your mouth if you want to do it that way, and pull the trigger. And then you join that great rim of wherever the other person went that you killed, and you can apologize. And maybe, depending on what the setting is there, if you just want to do some more gangster stuff, you do it there all over again, if that's your thing. But that's where you should be. The minute you kill somebody unjustly, I'm not talking about self-defense, you should go where they went. The minute you do it, when they catch you 2 years later, they say, well, you're way overdue, man. You know, you've been breathing 2 years, and that person that you killed ain't been breathing for 2 years. Oh, that ain't even. I mean, you believe in being even, don't you? That's what you said when you said you was going to get your drug money. You're going to get even. Well, this is even. You killed the person. So now 2 years later, you had 2 years. I mean, you breathing. You ain't supposed to be breathing for no 2 years. I mean, what kind of deal is that? You know, where's your sense of honor? That's honorable. You know, you should be gone the minute you did it. That's the logic. That's compensatory logic.
Thank you,
That's
L&D.
justice logic.
And thank